I want to talk more about that Mitt Romney documentary that I saw last night, actually, and how they kept saying how fortunate they are and how blessed they are, and does that mean somebody on disability is cursed, unblessed, unfortunate? So I'm not going to use any of those words. I had opportunities that I chose. And one of those was to go around the globe, east to west, stopping in Venezuela, Brazil, Rio, Kenya, Africa, Taiwan, Japan, India, and a few other places. Radically overwhelming to go into a developing country if you're not high or stoned. I wish I was high and stoned back then. High and drunk, because that's what most of the passengers were, college students from all over the nation. And it was an incredible changing experience, but I really got the first taste of OCD. I had to do it again, I wouldn't do it. But I put out the golden fleece, and I, in my humble 20-year-old way, said, okay, God, if I'm supposed to go on this trip, which people were killing themselves to go on. This one woman worked in a beer factory in Wisconsin for 2 years to save enough to get to the $10,000 at this. Relatively cheap now, but back then that was a lot of money. So I put the golden fleece out. I put a sign at the bookstore, Christian bookstore that I was working at. And again, if my friends found that out, they'd think I went to the asylum before a bookstore. Christian bookstore. I put it on the front of the glass, the front door. I asked the owner. She says, yeah. And I said, okay, if I get someone who wants me to do some painting work for them, then that means I'm meant to go on semester at sea. Not, are you emotionally capable? Are you emotionally able? Is your nervous system, can you live in tiny quarters with another person while the boiler is ringing next to your head? What's it going to be like to be gone for those 3 months and not have the support system I have? How can you handle classrooms? So these were all the issues that I should have been asking, but being brainwashed about religion, and I take some blame for that. That's where the OCD really started, and the scrupulosity. And the sicker I got, and the more weight I lost, and the more phobias I developed, I was an absolute wreck by the end of that 3 months, and never do it again. But I can't unlearn what I've learned either, so I'm not thankful, not fortunate, not grateful, lucky. I was just lucky. And then when your luck turns to being unlucky, what's that mean?